Hi everyone, I went into Boots today with a prescription and I got distracted in the aisles and bought a few things that I thought I would share with you. I also ordered something from the US. Actually, it might be from China. Now that I think of it, it wasn't from the US. I mentioned on my blog. If you don't know about my blog, that's where I post kind of things that I buy or things that I'm wearing or makeup tips and everything. I'll do that kind of on a daily basis. So by the time I get to do a video about it, it could be a few days later. So if you want to know first, then you can check that out. It's just makeupandbeauty.ie. So I ordered this from beautiesfactory.com. Had no problems ordering. My order came in 6 days and they didn't charge me loads for shipping or anything like that, which is really good. And what I ordered is the Manly palette, which it says that they're professional cosmetics. They're not, but they're still good. I ordered the 24 palette and this is just, it must have fallen because it's now all over the place in the bottom and a mess. I did a full blog post on this. I'll leave the link in the sidebar showing you what the colours look like and a link to where to buy them from. You can find all that on makeupandbeauty.ie. With that, I also ordered eyelashes. I have no idea what these are like, but they were like $2. Sorry, the Manly palette was, I think it might have been $20. So then I got these lashes. So these were about, I think they were $2.50 each, and you get 6 pairs in each box. So that was really good value as well. They also sent me 2 free gifts. Oh, actually 3 free gifts. The first one is an eyelash glue. They also sent me this little kind of cute brush set as well, which is really pretty. And the most hideous false nails I have ever seen in my entire life. They're very nice to send them for free. Okay. One of the things I got on Boots I was meant to get. I was planning on doing an eyelash tinting video because I mentioned a while ago that I tint my eyelashes because my eyelashes are white, as are my eyebrows. And I tint my eyebrows as well, but that's not something I'm comfortable recording just because if anybody else tried to do it and it went wrong, I just couldn't be responsible for that because it took me, I'd say maybe I made a mess of it 8 or 9 times before I got it right. And messing up your eyebrow colour is not something you want to do, so I just can't be responsible for that. Eyelashes, on the other hand, can't go wrong unless you're allergic to one of the ingredients, but they can't go wrong in the sense that dark eyelashes look fine on everybody, so that's okay. I got the Colour Sport Diva 30-day mascara in super black. I used to go and get this done in like every, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks. And it costs a bomb, so I decided that I would tint them myself. And this is €13 for the set, and you get 16 applications out of it. So there really is no comparison. I know people are really terrified of putting chemicals near their eyes, and if you are, don't do that. I was like, I wouldn't be all up for putting chemicals near your eyes either. But I've never had any problems with this, so I will do a demo on how I do it if you are interested, because I don't exactly follow the instructions on the box because that's just too difficult for me. I got some Barry M stuff as well, and there was one of these. I have to blame Gemma from Gem's Maquillage. I was watching one of her videos about Barry M a while ago, and I noted a mention to a lip gloss, and then I noted that Lollipop 26 had mentioned it as well, and I wondered how come I hadn't noticed it before. So I went over and had a look, and it is Barry M Toffee, which is number 2. It doesn't say toffee on this, so that was a bit difficult in the shop. It does on their website, as far as I know. It tells you the name, but in Boots it just gives you it's just a number, which is not so good. But I just went on smell, so I smelt all the testers because I knew that it smelled like toffee. Oh, it's so good. Now whether it stops me eating eclairs, I don't know. I think it might make me want them more, which is not good. But it smells gorgeous, and it looks brown, which is why I never picked it up before, because I'm always attracted to pink and peach lip glosses. But this is gorgeous on. It's really nice over a nude lip gloss to take any chalkiness out, and it looks really nice over everything. I really like it over Creme de Nude and Hue, and what else did I try it over? I tried over a Rimmel lipstick, which is really nice, but I shall show you now. So that was my first purchase from Barry M. The next purchase from Barry M, it was a lip. This is shade 53. It's coral, and dabbed over a really nude lipstick like the Barry M 101. It looks peach, and it's really nice, and it's very pretty, and I can't wait to have a bit more of a tan so I can wear it in the summer. But it's lovely. I love the formulation of their lipsticks. They're really creamy, and they last a little longer just because they're not overly sheer. And some of them are more sheer than others, like every lipstick range, but I really like that one. And it's not chalky like the 101. I got 2 Dazzle Dust. One of them I wanted for a while because I actually bought it for someone in a swap, and I can't remember who, but I remember thinking that's really pretty, so I wanted it. And it's the number 39, which I think is tan. Again, it doesn't say the name in Boots. And these are all swatched on my blog, so you can check that out if you want to see what they look like, because very often they don't show up very well on camera. It's actually really like All That Glitters by MAC. Very like it, I would say. And it's really nice on blue and green eyes in particular, or as a base colour for someone with brown eyes. But it's good contrast for a blue-eyed person, and it really makes your eyes look really blue, so I like it. And the next one I wanted because I saw it on a blog, and for the life of me I can't remember whose blog it was. I tried to think, and I tried to find who it was, and I couldn't. And I think it's called Winterberry, and it's number 88. I'll open up this pot as well. This is one of these eye products that kind of goes into the realm of stunning. I don't know, again, you can check out the pictures on my blog. It looks, when you put one coat on, it looks like cranberry from MAC. And then when you put another coat on, you see all the iridescence and the pink flecks, reflex. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm wearing it on my lower lash line. Just as a bit of contrast, and then neutral on top, so I really love it. So that's it for Barry M. I wanted to pick up something from Collection 2000 that I've wanted for a while. Dazzle Me by Collection 2000 in Magical. So it's just a pot. These are like €4. This is really gorgeous. I'll just put it beside. Oh, look how pretty it is. So it's here. And it's gorgeous just on the tear duct. I have it on at the moment. I thought this was going to be really white just by the colour of it, but it's not. It's gold. It's a warm shade rather than a cold shade, but it's really pretty, and it makes me want to try more of them, which mightn't be a good thing because I'll just keep buying stuff. Okay, I bought a Natural Collection lipstick. I get lots of questions about this as well, so I swatched all of my Natural Collection lipsticks on my blog because people were wondering what ones I have and what they look like and what ones are my favourite. But I picked up a new one today, a new one for me, and it's in Candy Mist, and I'm not really sure why I bought it. It's just like an icy baby pink, and I really like it. It's not something I would put all over my lips because I would probably look dead. It's something that I would add a little bit in, like I might use Creme de Nude or just a neutral lipstick or like Revlon Attitude, and then pat a little bit of this over the top. So it gives like a little hint of pink, but it doesn't look like you're wearing frosty pink lipstick, which is not a good look for me. I also bought a Rimmel lipstick, and this is Spotlight Beige in the purple packaging. This is really nice. It's actually really creamy. It's creamier than I thought it would be, and I will put it here under the Barry M one. It's a nude. It's not one of those nudes that blanks out all the colour from your lids. It's a tawny shade that's, I would imagine, is wearable by most people. I bought 3 nail polishes. The first one I have on, and I can't put my hand on the bottle. It's all kind of coming off now. It's Button Moon from Collection 2000. And it was only $2.49, which is kind of a good deal, and they have 3 for $2 at the moment. I bought it just kind of as a nice spring shade. I usually don't go for colours like this. I have to say it's quite gloopy and it's quite hard to apply. Chipped a little at the top, so the application was difficult, but it has lasted for like 5 days, which isn't too bad. Last 2 are nail polishes. I know nude and pastel nails are in Hensies, but as far as nude goes, I didn't have a lot of nail polishes that were nude, so I settled on this one from Boots, which is a Natural Collection, and this is actually for French manicure. It's called Peach Manicure, and they do this in pink as well. I won't be using it for a manicured look. I'm not really into the whole French polish look. It looks on, I just find that it's a little high maintenance for me, and I'd rather just like, you know, lash a bit of colour on and then switch it the next day than spend ages. Like, I'm crap with my left hand, so I always mess up the right hand, and it just, you know, it's very obvious. So it's really hard to get right yourself. So I did actually buy an Essence one, and it's just French Glam. And it's it looks white. It's actually not. It's clear with like a little milky hint to it. So I haven't actually tried that, so I can't comment on it. Oh, there was one more thing I got and I forgot. When I bought those things, I got a $7.50 off voucher for number 7 or Ruby and Millie Cosmetics. And my Boots doesn't stock Ruby and Millie, so I had to go for number 7, which I wasn't happy about because I generally don't like their products. I like their skincare and I really hate their makeup. I think their makeup is way too overpriced for what it is. It's like, it feels like they're trying to make it high end, but it's like rubbish quality. And I know some people really like when a brand that, you know, makes something real cheaply and then tries to pass it off with nice packaging as high end. Their packaging is quite like Chanel, but I'm sorry, that doesn't rescue what's inside the packaging. So I did actually find something I liked though. I found 2 things I liked, but one of them I didn't need. So there was, for spring, they have a new collection out, as they bring out every season, and there is a highlighting powder, which is new. It's not their old highlighting powder. It's in a compact this time instead of a stupid box. But this is, I think it was 14 or 15 euro. So again, a little bit steep for like, you know, Boots, but I'd imagine if it was before the recession, it probably would have been 20. But it was very like an MSF. Now, I didn't buy it, as I said, because I have so many products like that. And I have my Prestige Sun Loving Minerals in the light shade. That's my favourite highlight ever. And that, I think like that's it, and that was cheaper than the number 7 one, and it looked nicer. But it did look nice. If you get your $7.50 voucher, then you might as well spend it on something good in there. 7 foundations are $22.50. Not a, you know, Boots price range. Anyway, but the number 7 pencils are nice. Now, I don't know how long lasting they are. They had a couple of nice shades. One of them was like a teal, which was really nice. But I decided just to go for a gold, just because my eyes are dark blue. So this one is metallic eyes. Again, this was one of those, I think it was like a 10 euro, but I had the $7.50 off voucher. Okay, so it's nice. It's definitely not worth 10 euro. I have it on under my eyes now, and I bet you nobody can see it because I certainly couldn't, and I was rammed up to the mirror. The teal one did look gorgeous, and it's quite creamy. And there was one more thing I just have to throw in that I forgot to mention. I actually did order this from the US, and it's an airbrush foundation called Dine Air, and I saw this on one of KandeeJohnson's make videos that she was applying with her fingers. So I decided just to order and give it a try. I ordered a tiny one just so that I could see what it was like. I think it was only like $12.50 for this small size, but the shipping and handling was $7. And I don't think they ship to Ireland, but I have my video solution for that. I promise that's coming this week. So there it is. So I'll give that a try as well. So thank you for watching. And I really enjoyed buying that stuff. It felt like I hadn't kind of gone in and I've been so careful lately that I've just been buying 1 thing or 2 things maximum when I've been, you know, in the chemist. Talk to you in the next video, and thanks for watching again. Bye.